Business Moment of the Week. Brought to you by Black Powder Coffee, the official coffee of WSIC. This portion of the show will bring you a business tip based on what business owners are looking for when buying a small business. Presented by our very own award-winning industry expert, Joe Vagnone. It is time to maximize the value of your small business before you are ready to sell. Back to the studio, here's Joe Vagnone.
And this is tip number 19. We call it your business moments. Thank you so much. Let me try and say this. You need a broker that knows how to be persistent without going over the top. And I love telling people, I know my persistence just bugs you to no end, but you're really going to appreciate it when it's working for you. And so there are some skill sets necessary to do a good job of actually pushing deals, prospects, moving them forward. And I found a couple of articles on the Google that, I really liked, and then I added some pieces to it. You can go to the website, jvagnone.com. We printed this out for you. I'm not going to go over all of these. I just want to touch on a couple of these because there is this skill set necessary to be able to tactfully kind of move and push things forward. Following through with somebody is so important in this process, and how you do that really matters. Let me tell you one of the key things I love to tell people, and I remind Julie about this often. The subject matter on an email really matters. It bothers me when people are forwarding emails leaving the same subject matter, which was 5 subjects ago. And so it frustrates me. It really is an important piece of something that we do, and that's probably the biggest tip I want to give you right up front. The next thing is sort of the tone of the message. You really do have to be careful. Remember, if you keep having conversations, I should say, with inquiries, after a while you're going to frustrate. Oh, it's that guy again. And so sometimes people just haven't made up their mind, which is why they haven't replied back to you. But I still want them to know Joe's here. And this process is challenging and difficult to do. We call it the tone of the email. I call it the spirit of the email. And I will say in the email, please accept this follow-up in the spirit in which it's meant. If you're interested, please let me know. The other thing is keep it short, man. Get to the point. I love bullet points, and it's really important. We send out a lot of emails, a lot of bullet points. I guarantee you got more than 5 bullet points. They're only going to read maybe 3 or 4. And so get to the point quickly. I tell people all the time, for the love of Tuesday, I don't have time to read a 5-paragraph email. Just get to it, and it really will make a difference on whether I even respond to you or not. Because if it's a full page, I'm going to put that to the side, and I'm going to deal with that later when I feel like I got the time to read it. And another thing I really want you to think about is make it clear. Ask for something. We will ask these inquiries. Let me know if you're interested. I need to know, and I'll say, can you send me an email back? Is there something you can do? Would you like for me to text you? Is there a concern that you have? Can you send me a couple of questions of things that you're not sure about? Maybe I can help get you some answers for some of those so I can try and keep a dialogue going. One of the things my older brother taught me years ago, he's one of the best sales managers for large corporations, and he said, listen, man, you cannot accept not getting a call back. You have to get a call back. It is important that you continue to make contact. We do that. We make sure that every inquiry, we will not allow them not to respond back to them, but you have to give them an out. It's really easy. Hey, man, if you're really not interested, we appreciate it. We'll move on. One of the things I love to say, and I say it often, I teach this to Julie, which is a fast no is better than a slow maybe. And we teach that to the clients as well. Listen, if you're not interested, let me know. Let's move on, because I don't want to spend my time and energy on somebody that's not interested. And if you want to move in the direction, and I've got a list of things that Julie and I talk about, we'll give them opportunities to say thanks, but no thanks. And the last thing we try and do, we try and ask why they're not interested, because we want our clients to know, hey, here's 3 or 4 things why the inquiries aren't really working well for us. So maybe we can tweak things just a little bit. Again, you need a broker that knows how to be persistent without going over the top. Go to jvagnone.com. Tip number 19. I think it will work best for you. And this is your business moment. Until the next tip, thank you.